Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today I'm here with the Christina Collection, and this whole set is available with CraftStash. So I'm going to make a card with the complete card and box die set and decorate the card and the envelope with the stamps and the stencils that are also available in this collection. So today we're going to use a water bleaching technique, and both of these cards have used the flowers. But for today's card we're going to use the butterflies and use the same technique to create a really pretty card. So the first thing we're going to do is create our base card. And for this I'm going to take my A4 piece of card and I'm going to fold it in half. Now once I've scored that and folded it in half, I'm going to keep the open ends to one side, and I'm going to take the card making element from the die set. Now this has a non-cutting edge, so I'm going to place that over the open ends and run that through my die cutting machine. Now that will have given me two pieces of card that I can now score one of them and glue them both together. So I'm going to place my glue along the scored edge, just along there, and place the two pieces together, and there is my top folded note card ready to use. Now I'm also going to take the stitched mat and cut myself another layer, and that's going to sit on the front of my card, and it's this piece that we're going to work on first. Now to help me with this technique I'm using a stamp positioner. So I'm going to place my card into the bottom and hold it in place with the magnets, and then with the stamps I'm going to decide which ones I would like, and I'm going to add these to my card. So all I'm going to do is pick these up with the lid and then stamp them with Versamark. Now as long as you don't move your stamps and you don't move your card, you can always re-ink that and stamp it again to give you a nice strong impression. Now once you've done that, you need to sprinkle that with some white embossing powder and then heat the powder. Your images stamped, don't forget to clean off your stamps before you put them away, and should they lose their stick on the back and not stick to your blocks, then all you need to do is just wash them in soapy water and make sure that they're thoroughly dry before you put them back into the packaging ready for next time. Now you can arrange your stamps in your stamp positioner any way you want. This is the one that I've just done, and this is one that I did earlier, and with this I've just got the stamps at the bottom end and the top end. But because they're in a positioner, you know that each side will be the same. So let's get all the stamping done first while we have the platform. So I've taken to Someone Special and a piece of parchment, and I've added that verse with Versamark, and I've sprinkled it with white powder. and that's going to sit around my card. So with my base card, I'm going to stamp a birthday sentiment to the centre. Now I'm going to be colouring my card with these 3 colours, so I'm taking one of them to stamp my verse. And then we'll cover it with clear powder and heat set it. Flip the card over, and I'm going to take the Made with Love from the Happy Mail set, and I'm going to add that to the back. So again, I'm going to stamp it with aged mahogany, and I'm going to clear set it with the powder. So now with the inside and the back all stamped and embossed, ready to use, we can go ahead and work on the panel that will be the front of our card and pop the sentiment on one side for now. So now let's colour the panel with the butterflies on it. And for this I'm using Wild Honey, Fired Brick and Aged Mahogany. And I'm using blending tools because I need a lot of ink onto this panel. So I'm going to start with the Aged Mahogany, and I'm going to go around the outside of the card, and I'm putting lots and lots of ink down on this. Now while I carry on colouring this panel, I'm going to speed things up just a little bit and play some music. Once you're happy with your blend, take a clean piece of dry cloth and just go over the area, and that will remove some of the ink and bring your embossing back to white again. Now with a paintbrush and some clean clear water, you're just going to take some more of the colour out of this, and you're going to need a clean dry cloth so that you can blot this off as you go along. Once you've finished painting in your butterflies, again with a soft cloth, once it's dry, with a soft cloth, just lightly brush it off, dust it off, and that will get rid of the yellow that is on the white embossing. Christina Collection that's been used to create this pretty card and its matching envelope. I've used the card and box die set to create the card base and the layer. I've used the butterflies to stamp the front of the card, and I've used the sentiment to go inside. I've also used the large sentiments to create the panel on the front, and I've used the Happy Mail sentiment to stamp on the back. I've used the stencil to create the butterflies on the envelope, and that's a really pretty finish for your card. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.